Hello and welcome to another episode of Action Pop Dad. This is just a quick little video to share a few bits and pieces I've picked up recently, the majority of it being Star Wars, but we all know I'm on a little bit of a Star Wars kick at the moment, and there's another cool bit I've been hunting for a while. So the first thing I had through the post recently, which I finally found, was this Desert Rat Action Force figure. I've been after one of these for a long time. He came complete with his rifle. Actually, no, he didn't come with this bit. I had that spare. So he came with his rifle, and I had this in my spares pot, because I am trying to collect the first 13 Action Force figures from 1982. So they're certainly on the way now. I need to collect a few accessories, and I would like to do a video showing my Action Force figures at some point. Other bits I've picked up, I've finally pulled the trigger on getting one of these Obi-Wan Kenobi Darth Vaders. I've been looking at him online, umming and ahhing, and I just couldn't decide, and I thought, well, the problem is, if I don't get him now, what will happen is in a couple of years' time, I'll regret it, and there'll be none available to buy, and there'll be people selling them for £30–40 on eBay, and then I'll think, oh, why didn't you just pay the 14 quid when you had the opportunity? I wanted to get this because I've got an idea for a diorama I'd like to put together, and of course, people online have been raving about this guy. I'm going to be totally honest, I know that Vader does have the red lenses in the show, in the film, but I think that they're a little bit too bright on this toy. That's just a personal thing. It doesn't ruin the toy, but it is exciting to have a Vader which has the style of lightsaber that Bespin Luke had, and I think that there'll be some nice display possibilities with this. The packaging's alright. I don't need to go massively into that. I think this has been reviewed to death online, but I had to pull the trigger on that, and I finally got it. And the other thing I've picked up, well, one of the other things I picked up, should I say, is this Grand Moff Tarkin, and it did come with the Star Wars Escape the Death Star game. I paid £18 for it, delivered, and I thought, well, this is the only way I'm going to get Tarkin. Well, it's not the only way I was going to get Tarkin. People are selling this guy loose online, but they were asking for the same, if not more money, than getting it with the game on the second-hand market. So I thought, right, just get the game. I'm not interested in the game, I'm going to be honest, but my 8-year-old son, he is very much into playing board games, so it's a win-win on that front, because he can have the game and we can play that together, and I can have the figure. I just hope he doesn't realise that the game should have come with a figure. I might have to block the hole up on the box or something. But it did come with this cool thing, so what I can do from now on, this is part of the game. I haven't looked at the rules of the game, I don't understand how the game plays, but it's got this win or lose spinner with R2-D2 on it. So what I can do now, whenever I think, oh, have I done well on this purchase or not, and I'm undecided, I can spin this and look, it says I've won. So I won on that purchase, or maybe I could have it so winners buy it and losers don't buy it. So when I can't make a decision, win. It seems very biased to win, which is really very much in my favour. So that's just a daft little thing, but as I say, that's part of the game. I may do a video on how the game plays, because I don't know if anyone out there has done that. They probably have, but I haven't seen it. But it might be interesting to see if the game's actually any good or not. And the last thing which I'd like to show is this. It's a cardboard diorama of Jabba's palace, which was released sometime in the 90s with the Power of the Force line. I've seen this reviewed on the Mighty Jabbas Palace channel, and it looks pretty cool. I understand it can be a bit flimsy, but I thought, well, this is kind of cool. I'm building Jabba the Hutt's playset as we talked. I've just got one more bit to get, which I think I might have sourced. And I thought, I am going to be setting up a Star Wars display in my house, and I massively love Return of the Jedi. So I think with a little bit of work on this, I could probably make this quite a stable display. I'm not going to take it all out of the box and show today. Mighty Jabba's Palace has done that if you want to go over there and take a look. But I will probably be doing a video on this in the future when I've done the setup. It does come with this Han Solo just out of carbonite. I'm not really interested in the Power of the Force toy line, well, the figure line at least. But he's there, and he may come in useful for a display somewhere. I kind of think it would have been better if it came with Han in carbonite, so that you had that to display. I see what they were going with, because it meant you got a Han figure, because basically this is just a load of cardboard. I certainly didn't pay £25.50 for it. That's the original sticker. But all in all, I think it's got a potential to be a nice display piece. I have got another project in the works at the moment, which is going to be a more exciting video, which is going to involve a few other channels, so keep an eye out for that. Sorry there hasn't been much content of late recently, but trying to get time to film everything, work and family life, I think we all know that struggle. So I hope you've enjoyed this little pickup video I've just put together, and if there's any comments you'd like to make on the bits and pieces I've picked up, feel free to pop them in the comment section. If you like the channel and you like the content I'm putting out, feel free to do all the like, comment, subscribe stuff, which helps the channel as well. And thank you very much for watching Action Pop Dad. See you on the next one.